It seems to me that it's been my experience, and talking with other real love people, that we tend to resist what we need most.
Oh,
People in real love will say, "Well, you just need to, feel real love," and it's like, and I guess you can correct me, which you will anyhow, is that we're afraid. But the paradox is that we're afraid of the very thing that's going to save us and help us out of the pool, which makes no sense, right?
makes perfect sense, actually. So the thing that keeps you in the rat hole you're in, doesn't matter which hole it is. You're a victim, you're angry, you're a sex addict, you drink. What's the difference? Dead's dead, right? The thing that keeps you in your particular hole is the thing that would have made you happy, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the hole.
Yes.
The thing that would have made you happy, you couldn't have, or you wouldn't be in the hole. So you're in a hole that is so familiar to you that it is the world. It is not a hole to you. When you are in up to your nose, then that's a breath of fresh air. And the world is brown. And somebody comes along and says, were you aware that you're in a hole? I'm not. I am not. So we fear what would get us out of what's familiar, because when we're in pain, the thing we fear more than anything else is more pain. I know the pain I got. I'm coping with it. I'm surviving. But I'm not living. And in order to really live, I have to take the risk of being hurt a lot more. Turns out it doesn't happen. But to me, it's a very real risk. I can't even count how many times I've done this with people. Everybody knows the drowning story, pretty much, and if you don't, well, too bad, read a book. And so we're all out in the ocean drowning, and I deal with drowning people every day, all day. And I come by in a boat, rowboat, and say, they scream, "Help, help!" And I say, "You're drowning." "No, I'm not." "Then why are you saying help? And why is it that every other breath goes like this?" "Well, I'm okay." "All right then." So I row off. I come back around. "You're drowning." "Well, I might be." How many people have you seen up here say maybe? Probably. My life, see, I'm 45 years old. I have never had a long-lasting relationship. I'm miserable. I try to please people from morning to night. Wow, you're just desperately afraid. Maybe. "No, you're drowning." So I hold my hand out. "Well, I'm not going to take that hand." "Really?" "There's always something wrong with it." "I'll throw you a rope." "I want a yellow rope." Have you ever seen somebody actually drowning? I was a lifeguard for a while. So you throw the rope, and you throw the rope beyond them, because then it goes across them and it's easier to get. And so you throw the rope beyond them, and it hits them on the side of the head, the whole weight of the rope. And what do? They don't take hold of the rope. No, they scream, "You hit me." Really? Or they complain about whatever. They grab hold of the rope and you pull too fast, and then they let go. "Oh, you've hurt me." I mean, hurt me. We're just scared to death all the time. Then finally they come up to the side of the rope, and I take them by the hands, and I'm lifting them into the rowboat. Have you ever been lifted into a rowboat or a canoe? Well, they have what's called a gunnel, the side, and it's rigid and about that narrow. So So it's kind of like you feel like somebody's scraping the paint off your body. And then you know what they do? They scream, "You're hurting me," and throw themselves back in the water. And you're going, this is going to take longer. No kidding. They'll actually finally get in the boat screaming that you hurt them and then go, "Well, where's lunch?" And if you don't provide lunch, they'll jump back in the water. Really? Like routinely. Helping people change lifelong habits is really, really difficult.